A few months ago, I spoke about the need to have a new protocol. That I felt like what I was doing was making a lot of progress, but that ultimately I needed something else. There needed to be something else to increase my productivity, something else to sort of push me to that next level in terms of my work. And what that is trying to get days that are structured like my days when I was on my sabbatical. Back when I was on my sabbatical, those that follow along, basically it was wake up in the morning and just write, basically write right up through the afternoon. And most days I was hitting that pretty well, I gotta say. I was very rarely, if you watch that vlog there, very rarely was I ever ending sessions early or compromising on the days I had. I knew it was very limited. I knew I had to kind of burn as much of that time as I could before it ran out. And so with that, I'm recognizing more and more that I need days like that to increase what I'm doing, to increase my productivity, to increase what I can get done. And I've actually come to an interesting idea, and it's actually finally gotten to actually action. So it worked out with my employer that I will now be having Wednesdays off, which is pretty cool. Basically, I'll be just working like 4 10-hour shifts. Is basically what will be in my job here. So relatively straightforward stuff here. I still get to do all my training and stuff with people, which is great. But it's more condensed now. It's condensed into 4 days, and it gives myself my Wednesday off, which is, again, like just in general, that has to be the greatest schedule on the entire planet. Like I truly am very lucky to have worked that out. Goes to show you though, ask if you can, like. I realize most companies do not operate, with a lot of autonomy for their employees and all that stuff. But ask, and if you can, push a little bit. Like really try and fight to get these things. This was not just given to me. I can assure you. There were some good conversations with the supervisor, good conversations with HR were had to get this worked out, but we did. Yeah, learn how to negotiate, learn how to make sales, like just get really good with that and try and push if you can. Again, I know I'm speaking to a population that is working in jobs where you don't get this sort of thing, even if you try. I understand that, but I imagine maybe like 1 in 100 people here that might maybe ever come across this might have an employer where if you kind of push them a little bit, you might be able to get that. But anyways, yeah, so I worked that out. I got it. And yeah, which is awesome. So, what that means, I guess, going forward now is my Wednesdays now are going to be kind of like my sabbatical, like super productive, getting a ton of stuff done, just going to be creatively on fire from like morning until evening. These first couple ones are going to be a bit weird just because I'm still in that weird state of like of getting stuff done for my self-publishing journey. So it's not going to be as creative. It's not as creative of a process here. It's going to be a lot more of just busy work. But a month from now, well into the fall time, when things settle down with the self-publishing stuff, I am anticipating a ton of volume coming back into my work here. What I could maybe do maybe a week, potentially could be getting done in a day now. We'll see. It felt like that when I was on my sabbatical. We'll see how it feels now. But yeah, new protocol. We have a new protocol now. We have a new way to kind of push forward and get this done.